Welcome back, family, collective, soul tribe. Please associate yourself however you like. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. I am truly grateful. Let's tap in. I call upon the divine, my angels, ancestors, protectors, and spiritual guides to stand with me and within me as I channel through these messages. All these messages that I have channeled this morning are for one's highest good, and that is all that will be welcomed here. Ashe, and thank you. All right, y'all, let me tell you the messages I channeled this morning, and it was a lot, okay? Something about you are the world's greatest asset, okay? Someone's biggest fear is no longer a fear. The reason that is because you've come to a very important realization or a very important reality in fact. This reality and this fact that you have come to terms with is that energy is a reality, and someone has began to really embrace that fact. Like, energy is real, okay? A lot of people have questioned, energy. Okay, I'm hearing Sigmund Freud, I'm hearing Tesla, but many have questioned energy. Okay, Spirit also said energy is forever living and evolving. All right, and your grasp on the fact that energy never dies. It just evolves and turns into the energy that you have been your entire life. All right. You understand there are only two types of energy or two types of everything, despite the vast vocabularies that have been, created over time. All right. You understand the two types of energy in a very three-dimensional world. You understand there's good and bad, there's positive and negative, there's optimistic and there's cynical, so on and so forth. Okay. Your energy has always been the greater of the energies mentioned. And because of that, you no longer fear whatever used to be your biggest fear. Spirit went on to say, there has always been a very envious energy around you your entire life. This could have been a family member or members, a friend or friends, at least you thought they were, even foes, the ones who have made it obvious that they were a foe or that was who they were. Nevertheless, I feel as if there were two energies always surrounding you that superseded everything, and it was good energy or bad energy, positive or negative energy, optimistic or cynical energy. But either way, you were in between a war that was taking place that you knew nothing about. These are the principalities that many, if not all, are measured by. Your energy is the type of energy that changes lives, trajectories, narratives, stories, policies, and outcomes. Your energy is very powerful. The type of powerful that not even the most powerful, wealthiest people in the world hold. Those who know about you and the energy that you hold only wish that they had it. Your soul is made of pure gold. That is why the secret that many know about you, yes, the dark, they did. They wanted your powerful energy. The light fought for you without you knowing, but possibly you felt it. Nevertheless, you chose the side you wanted to be on, and that is why many may feel betrayed because they thought that you were putting on an act about caring for everyone, no matter their history, background, gender, or nationality. Now that energy knows you are for everyone and not just some. Okay? Because of that, family, you have had so many people try to turn you bitter, cold, resentful, angry, and cynical. Throughout all of your trials and your tribulations, throughout all of the ups and the downs, one thing remained consistent, and that was your energy of being pure, solid gold. No matter what you went through, you always kept your faith in the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things. Because of that, the divine has appointed you throughout your life angels and spiritual guides and protectors that will stand with you because they know that you are so righteous. They know that the enemy has always and would always come up against you because of your righteousness, your righteous heart, because of the type of soul that you bear. Not one just of fairness, but of equality. Many have misjudged you, and they've misjudged you for a very long time. Many have even lied about you or lied on you or even done things to make their lies appear to be truth. Even though you may walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil. For there is a reckoning that is coming for many. So the fears that you may have had in the past, the divine is saying, fear not, my child, for I am with you. Many of you have let go of what you felt was impossible because you knew that all things through the Most High God are possible. Therefore, you have become grateful in every day that you wake. You have learned not to be angry. And many of you are starting to embrace not worrying about the things that you cannot control. In everything you have done, you have put in more than 100%. The word diligence is almost an insult because you have not only worked diligently, but you have worked righteously and you have held your head high in some of the most humiliating circumstances and situations. And still yet, you did not allow it to break you. You have embraced the fifth Reiki principle beyond anyone's belief. And that fifth Reiki principle of being kind to every living thing is where you have embraced loving and caring for those, regardless of their history, their background, their gender, or their nationality. You have entered and overstood everything because you can see how the wicked, the darkness, has tricked people into believing things that are not true, possibly about themselves, possibly about you, possibly about the world that we currently live in. You have grown to the point, or you have evolved through growth, through knowledge, by seeing the bureaucracy, by seeing how the wicked has pitted individuals, communities, people, places, things, circumstances, and situations against one another. You have been able at 11:33 to see the big divide and conquer mission for exactly what it was. Because of your clarity and because of you standing firm in your faith and in the hopes of others awakening, it has been a success. The dark too has awakened. They have awakened to their lies, manipulation, deceit, trickery, no longer working anymore. For the masses are awakening for the better. You have people who are now looking at their lives, seeing how, or analyzing what it is that they can change so that they can embrace the energy that you are constantly in. Even during isolation, stagnation, whatever it is that they have been throwing at you, you still evolve into a higher realm. Some of you are now in the 7th and 8th and 9th dimensions. Something about you being in the middle of a war that you had no idea that you were in, and still walking with the Most High God, feeling the presence of the Most High God and the Most High God's appointed spiritual guides, your appointed ancestors, your appointed protectors. There has been a war going on between the dark and the light for so long, since the beginning of man, since the beginning of time. Many of you were not even privy to this knowledge because you had been guided to see things from the perspective of the Hierophant. Traditional beliefs, traditional systems that were created to keep you in alignment with the things that they wanted you to be in alignment with. The moment you started thinking and feeling for yourself, reaching out to the Most High God, asking the divine to assist you when it came to making the decisions that needed to be made, because nothing will succeed without the Most High God being the first and foremost who you consult with. As soon as you started speaking to God directly, that is when all the clarity came flooding in. I just felt that many have often forgotten that our brother, Jesus Christ, is our brother. I just heard that. Many have taught that you must go through our brother in order to speak to our Father. Spirit is saying that is not true. Our brother passed for the sins of not you, family, but for the sins of those who sinned against him. For you have never sinned against our brother. You have always embraced Jesus Christ as your brother. Some of you are realizing on this very day, at this very moment, during this very message, that you are one of the 144,000. And with that channel message, I will leave you here with that information today. And until next time, family, collective, soul tribe, remember this. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for being here. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.